Hello. Sorry, I'm trying to troubleshoot this really quick. Can never remember how to do this. Stream output. I think you're gonna let me lower it. I think that lowers it. Thank you. I got them for Christmas. Okay. Hopefully that helped a little. I have incense burning, so it's getting in my face. Hey! You can talk. That's fine. I'm going to be doing some tarot card readings. I got some new cards that I haven't played around with, and I don't know if I should use them. Oh, I get that, Johnny. I get it. Ah! I got a whole bunch of new cards for Christmas. Like this one. Isn't it so pretty? So pretty. I have a light right there that might have to be turned off. Da-da-da. Hi! Oh, shouldn't you be asleep? Ugh. Another one that I got for Christmas. I haven't played with those either. Yeah, right? And I got a bunch of Oracle cards. So, we have plenty to use tonight. I actually realized that I had a tarot Oracle deck that I didn't know about. I'm going to take these off for just a second. Yes, I'm making a stack. Okay, there we go. Now you can't really see, but, and there goes one. That is my stack, except for the one that fell on the floor. That is a big stack. Big stack. But yes, we have plenty to play with, plus my 3 decks that I already have. Oh, I probably shouldn't include this one. I actually got this one for a giveaway, so when I get enough subscribers, you could possibly win that. There we go. Ugh. My back started, I know, right? My back finally started feeling better, and I was just walking up the stairs, and it just went, so I might have to move around a little bit. All right. What I really love are my new tarot cards, but funny story, they have have similar ones. There's also one more that's like a mermaid one that I really want to get. All by the same lady. Then we also have The Universe Has Your Back, Wild Offerings, and the one that I apparently bought years ago and never actually used because I lost. That one. So, we have plenty. I wonder, do y'all remember how to do your numerology? I have a friend calling me, who I'm not going to answer because I'm live streaming. Actually, totally. You got that right. How did you know? That's funny. That's the second or third time he's called me. He always calls me at night. When I is busy. When I is busy. God, I hate my hair. Why must you call me right now? I swear to God, this is the 5th time in a row he's done this. I cannot talk right now. All right. So, here we go. Anybody want to be up first for tarot cards? Anyone? Anyone at all? I don't want to use these new ones. Haven't even shuffled these yet because they're so pretty. I kind of didn't want to get them out of order, but I also really want to use them. So, look at the edges. They're so pretty. He's going to join the live stream. Cool. He'll join the chat. Aw, come on. Since when? Since when do not? Isn't it? Where are you? There are actually 2 new cards that she included in this deck that I found really cool. I think it's that one. Whoa. She put a couple of these in here that I don't recognize. The hanging one, transformation, habit. Got the star, sun. Hello. Where is it? There were 2 that she added in here that are supposed to be completely new to this deck. I thought they were very, very cool. Not that one. Oh, that's cool. She even puts like a little note on the bottom of them. Like I said, I just got these and haven't even played with them yet. Aha! Here they are. So she included 2 of these. Camera. The paranormal. And that one's curiosity. And then we also have this one right here. You are the one. I think that's authenticity. Yeah. Authenticity. Sure. Thank you. You want to do it with the new deck? Is this one right here? Is that we have not played with yet? Oh, wow. These are thicker than I thought they would be. Ready for some HMR card shuffling? These are going to be forever to shuffle. Oh, there we go. These are going to be hard to shuffle. These are like super big. And no, I'm totally not going to even attempt to do that card shuffle because I can't do it. Especially since these are way too big for my hands. Yahtzee. Are you meditating on a specific question? Also, not just do that, figure out what your numerology number is. So take your birthday and then add it up one at a time. I'll do a problem. It is so. Oh, I have to sign into chat? What? You would think that, you know, me being the streamer. Come on. You really not going to... Aha! There we go. Okay. Okay, that's just evil. It won't let me do it that way. Okay. Let's go to the channel in here and see if it'll let me do it. Goodness gracious, what happened on here? They changed this whole setup, I swear. Okay. Is the chat gonna come up on here? Maybe. Aha! There we go. Got the chat up. Okay. So let's say your birthday is 06. Let's say 26, 1990. So that, so you would do 6 plus 2 equals, yeah, that took me a second. So like that, and you do it one by one, so then you have 8 there, so 6 plus 1 equals 7, and so forth. You only need 1-digit numbers. So 9 plus 9 equals 18. So you have 18. That's duplicate. So you do 1 plus 8 equals 9. And then you add the 8, the 7, and the 9 together to see what it is. Ooh. That one's going to take me a second to do. So 8 plus 7 is 15, so that becomes 6. So then 6 plus 9 would be 15 again. Add that together, so that one is 6 for a numerology. Does that kind of make sense on how you would do it? Eve soul? Rusty. I got it. My math is terrible, so I understand. Ooh, these are big. Got the SMR going. I have to light some more incense in a second. Same. Ah! Okay, well that one jumped out for you. 8 of Swords. Oh, why did that one jump out? Oh, never mind. I know why that one jumped out for you. I don't know which screen to look at, because now I can... I swear, now the OB is letting me comment on here. Nope, it lied. It lied. It's showing me that I can comment on there, but it's not letting me, so I have my browser open and this. Woo. These are very big. Ah! Sorry, that was louder than I meant it to be. Honestly, I'm totally going to have to get some like non-copywritten music and just play in the background because it gets so quiet and I can't play copywritten music on here while streaming, which kind of sucks, which means we can't have fun music. If you remember at Halloween how I was trying to do my makeup on here. Okay. You got it. You got it, dude. Ah! I'm being attacked by these huge cards. It's hard to smile when I'm juggling really big cards. I'm just saying. Okay, switch it to that side. You got your numerology number yet? And also, are you focusing on a question? I can't do classical. Classical's copywritten. I can get a copyright strike. So 4. Because you got to get it down to 1 digit. Okay, these are slippery cards. I'm just saying. They're super pretty. And yes on a question. Okay. So 4. Okay. Cutting the deck 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Doot, 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 and doot. So, I'm going to do 3 cards to start off. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and the Star. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So first the one that fell out was the 8 of Swords, which is actually imprisonment. It's kind of like when you're, I can't play that. It's copyrighted technically. It's technically copywritten. But this is kind of like when you feel like you're trapped in a world, constantly going on repeat. I'm going to pull out the book. Cups, Swords. Yep. Yeah. So this one is about imprisonment. It's about imprisonment. It's about moving forward, being trapped in a state of place. You're not able to speak your mind. And you're holding back. You're holding back in an area. You're trying to keep peace. You don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers. You are constantly in this bubble, and you want to do what's good for you, but you also don't want to piss anybody off at the same time. So I really hope I didn't do anything to that. Ruh-roh. Let me know if y'all can still see me, because now I can't see myself. Can y'all still see me? Because... uh-oh. Can you still see me? I am not sure. No. Okay. Nope. Crud muffins. What just happened? Someone please explain what just happened to me. Webcam. Am I back? I don't know. Am I back? Honestly, at this point, I don't know. This system is so confusing. Wait a second. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Can you see me now? Yes. Can you see me? Can you see me? Yes. Yes, there are ghosts. And especially in this room. In this room. Yeah, no, I had ghost hunters in here one time. Mind you, I was on the ghost hunting team too. We were all sitting down on the floor and this girl has had her flashlight and it's one of those ones that clicks in the back. She brought it up like this, just picking it up, and all of a sudden it turned on. And she's holding it just like this, and it clicked on in the back. Creepiest thing to happen in this room. And we caught like we caught some sort of EVP in this room and in my old room back here. But yes. Okay. So now that we're back, everyone's afraid of the dark, but that's a good show. Okay. So like I said, it's all about being entrapped in your own thought process and being too afraid to actually like not conflict with other people, but you're so worried about hurting other people that you kind of trap yourself in a way. You need to be able to speak your mind a little bit better. And Dean, the next one we have the 10 of Pentacles, also known as Legacy. Legacy. Wow. Can't speak right now. I seriously love that card. Oh, I just realized it's all the Disney princesses. Well, I mean, fairy tale princesses in general. I'm going to make sure I have this right before I tell you what I think. I feel like she kind of changed some of the meanings in these. Okay, so this one says at the top, I have a word of advice for you. Be a faithful person to others and yourself. So that's the first thing you... Oh, wait, that was the King of Pentacles. My bad. My bad. Okay, here we go. You and I are now surrounded by riches and family. We've acquired a profound stability with our physical selves. Enjoy. That's good. Okay, so. Yep. So, Pentacles. The main thing about Pentacles that I always notice is they always have something to do with money. So, you see how they're all princesses and everything? Mind you, pretty much all of them, like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Rapunzel, I guess. Is that one Alice, like Alice in Wonderland? Because that's what I'm getting a vibe. So, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Rapunzel, maybe Cinderella? Oh, no, wait, hold on. Maybe Ariel? Little Mermaid? I don't know. But the main thing about these is while they were... while all of these are princesses that went through hard times and struggles and financial struggles, what's great about it now is this card is the reverse of that. It's all about being financially stable or getting that way. That's what I was thinking. It looks like Alice. But it's all about getting stable, getting to that point where everything... Why do I want to say copacetic? I feel like that's not the right word or a word in general, but it's all about becoming or being financially secure and getting that way. But yes, money. This is all about money. It's all about getting right about there. You have 2 8s in your thing. So now we have the 8 of Cups. And down here it says quest. One thing about the cups, it's the emotional ones, and cups are water, if you didn't guess that. So I'm seeing a balance in emotions. Maybe you are not certainly emotionally balanced well. I feel like you need to go on the quest to find yourself and how to be the best version of yourself without getting upset and without getting you need to find yourself, because you are at the point where your emotions are so up and down, and other people are telling you how to feel and you're feeling one way and you just can't figure it all out, that you need to go on the journey and the quest to balance yourself out, to figure how that all goes. If that makes sense. Because look, she looks very forlorn and very sad. Like, she just looks like she needs to get herself. And I will double check the meaning. I'm like 98% sure that's what it is. Quest. Going out to find something you particularly need. Something's making you very unhappy and you must leave it at once. So you are seeking hope, a sign in the universe, or things to fulfill you. So basically what I was saying. Now, the next card I actually super duper love. It is the Star. I love this card. It's the card of hope. So while the moon is all about like angsty feelings, like not necessarily nightmares, but like emotional imbalance, the star is kind of its polar opposite, kind of. So the star is all about dreaming and wishes being granted. It's all about finding your hope and keeping it. And see, she is like a badass motherfucker. Let's be honest. She looks like she could kick your butt. So what this card to me is saying, that once you find your dreams and you latch onto them and you go for it and don't hold anything back, because what it's saying is you need to find your hope, you need to find your dream and just go after it and grab it by the cojones, because right now you're feeling trapped by everything. You're feeling trapped. You are pushing everything down. You need to find yourself emotionally, because you're feeling trapped. You're trapped because you're emotional and you're not letting yourself be the way you need to be. And once you find your hope and grasp it by the cojones, you will find financial stability. Da-da-da. And your undercard, it's the 2 of Swords. And if I remember correctly, this card is all about balance. The light and the dark. I'll let you see it. It's such a pretty card. It's like they're twins, but kind of like yin yang. Now, swords, there's a debate. I think swords are fire. Other people think swords are air. I'll get into it. I got into it on another live stream about why I think that, but I won't go into it again. So, okay. So this card says it's about confusion. So the yin and yang, what I was talking about, I'm doing a 3-card layout. But it just so happened that his first one fell out. Excuse me. Goodness, that was lovely. So this is all about confusion. Like I said, yin and yang. So you're trying to find yourself, your balance. You've got a bunny and a rooster on here. Okay, so you see what I was saying about the moon? So it's kind of got the angsty feel with it, but also got the brightness, the hope of the cup. This card is swords are passion. So it's trying to find your passion. I'll double check. And I had swords up. Okay. I'm asking you out of experience, what will you listen to and get in touch with? Your heart or your mind, your consciousness or subconscious? You can't do both. So you're going to need to make a complex compromise. So because you're not doing this, you're denying your true feelings, which that's what that card kind of told me. You need to go on the journey to find yourself. So basically what this is saying is you haven't been able to follow your heart. You're in between following your heart and your mind, and you need to more balance them out to try to get that way, if that makes sense. Do you want, I'll pull one more card for you. See, this is a brand new card. I just pulled the habit or dependency. It's a really cool card. But this card makes so much sense for you. Like, I don't even have to go into the book with this one. So this is you. This is you know who. You see how you know who left some really bad wounds on you, and how you know who is being dependent on you, and while you know who is still being dependent on you, you still gonna end up with the bruises and scratches. So this is a part of the journey to the other side. You're saying, don't do it. Go away. Run away. That's just me. Did that help? Did that help, Jane? I hope it did. Jason, what's your numerology again? Okay. What's your numerology number? Boy, you gonna make me do the math? I see what you did there. I'll get you for that. So 4. Oh. No. I don't know if I did this right. I'm going to have to actually write it out. And of course, I moved every single one of my pens. Ooh, pencil. Perfect. Okay. Ah, that's why. You forgot it. You forgot the 19. That's why I was like, wait a second. That is then. Wait, are you calling me that or are you calling yourself that? Because I feel like that was an insult to me. I'm watching you. Actually, there we go. Okay. 4, 1, 8, 5, 8. That is not right. So, you're a 4 as well. Cool. What's with all the 4s? What's with all the 4s? Yes, I realize you're a child of the moon. You're also a child of my pain in the ass. I'm just kidding. I love you. We're siblings. It's fine. It's fine. Oh no, why do you have a bint in it? Oh dear, oh dear. You're getting the steampunk deck. Boop, 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 boop. The one I've had for ages. Congratulations. Oh, goodness. Why are you not wanting to shuffle today? I actually just used these cards on Sunday to read my niece. Okay, I'm totally going to embarrass myself right now, but I'm going to try to do the card shuffle. Thank God y'all can't actually see me do this because it's not pretty. Do it like this. Yes, that is the one I'm comfortable with. I've had it for about 5. Oh, God. I think I've had it for about 10 years. Not, well, not ruh-roh, but... Oh, yep, that was totally embarrassing. My friend showed me how to shuffle, and I still can't do it. Still can't do it. Jeez, these cards do not want to shuffle tonight. What is up with you guys? You getting shy on me? Well, the other night I was shuffling these no problem. I feel stupid now. Jason, are you concentrating on a question? Hey, Hope. Hey, girl, hey. Are you going to do another tarot reading tonight? Oh, I can't even see the black card on this one. I have to look at OBS to see it. That's cool. I didn't know that. You monkey butt. I can't talk on the phone. I honestly can't hear because I have headphones in. Why can't you just text? Okay, what is it? Yeah, I know. It's throwing me off too. I thought somebody was in the background telling you I can't talk on the phone. Okay. So what's your question? Why do I have to be on the phone for this? Really uncomfortable to do. Mm-hmm. But it's super uncomfortable to do it this way, especially since I have headphones in. You're the devil. And it also is a super bad camera angle right now. Yeah, you see me like this. No, I hate you right now. I'm about to hang up on you. Really? You think I look super comfy like this? You're about to get murdered. No, you don't get a kiss. I'm gonna murder you. Okay, hold on. Ow! What? Yeah. I'm not throwing a Celtic Cross. I'm doing a 3-card layout. Yep, just 3s. Unless another one pops out. Why are you... Vernon, why did you say 2 out of 6? Well, I don't want to do past, present, and future. I'm just doing a 3-card layout, what y'all need to know about your question. I still don't understand why you said 2 out of 6, Vernon. I'm watching you. Oh. Your name's not Vernon, is it? Stars, gosh. How dare you, Vernon? How dare you? He said stars, gosh. That is so awkward hearing myself in the background, like 15 seconds after the fact. Yeah. My bad. I don't know how to pronounce that out loud, by the way. Yes, it is. The non-rev? I don't know if I'm saying that right. You're going to have to tell me the next time we see each other. No, he said you're supposed to use my code name, and he knows that I cannot pronounce that. I'm not throwing a Celtic. Throwing a Celtic takes me like an hour to read. That doesn't help me in pronouncing your name. No, it's not. I go into detail. Okay, you get 4 cards. You have 7 cards. I just realized I didn't cut the deck, but oh well. It told me not to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. You have 3 major arcanas, 2 cups, 2 wands. Okay. So first of all, perfect. Okay. Thank you. Yes, perfect. Goodbye. Ah. Are you listening? Yes, I am. So the connection's there. Yes. Okay, I'm going to love you. Bye. Okay, there we go. So, 7 cards drawn. Might as well put this back in. Ah, or it could fall off. That's cool too. Okay. So start off with the 9 of Cups. This is kind of like the celebration card. You see how happy she is? She's like, everybody drink up. Shots for everyone. So I feel like this is kind of you. This is who you want to be. You want to be that happy person who's the life of the party, who's always ready to like party it up with his friends. Oh. Okay, then you have the Chariot. The Chariot is kind of like leading the charge into battle. It's being a leader in your own right. I see that you need to buckle down. It fell off. Okay, hold on. Can you kind of see her face? How determined she is? So she's determined. She is on the path. This is all about you finding your focus and really just going for it. Once you find that focus, you can like just dial in and go for it. Then we have the Two of Cups. Woo. Thank you. I love this deck. This was my second or third deck. This is the deck that I can really get intuitive on for people. The other deck I had just gotten and wanted to try out for the first time. So, Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is, like I said, emotional card. It's all about trying to come together with someone. It's the bond that you're trying to make with someone, kind of like the hand ceremony, or the hand ceremony. I'm not talking about hand fasting. I'm talking about like the sand ceremony. When you get married, you pour the sand. Somebody pours one color, you pour the other color, and it intermingles like that. It's kind of like making a holy union or a night. Oh, 4 thumbs up. Perfect. I wish I could do that, but it's not happening. But you have all of these. It's all about love. And it's either, I would say this is more you looking back at your love and focusing on your love and wanting that love back. Like, if I can get to there. So you see how he's like super looking at her? Like he's entranced by her. But she is more focused on what they're doing than on him, and he's more focused on her. But he is more focused on her, and she is less on she's more focused on the task than he is on her. That's interesting. I don't know if you'd be able to see it, but down at the bottom, like on the other side, over here. No, over here. Right about there. It looks kind of like a collar. So kind of like you're enslaved, you're in chains, something like that. Because look, you're also like super into her. So it's kind of like your focus is on her and you're kind of not enslaved, but like, not enslaved, but head over heels. What am I thinking? What is that word? Focus, no. I'm going to think of it afterwards and I'll text it to you because there's a word I'm missing. Okay, so one of my favorite cards because it's so gorgeous. Yes, you're enchanted. Yes, you're enchanted with them. So you're just bound. There we go. Yes, you're bound. Bound and enchanted. See? Other people know what I'm thinking before I do. Okay, so the next card you got was the Ten of Wands. I actually find this card super beautiful. So you see on her back, she's got all those wands there. She's so focused on like holding her burden, and actually not just her burden, she's actually taking the burden of others and holding it on her back. So what she's doing is she's kind of like mothering everybody. She's constantly there for others and just trying to take on other people's problems. And when she does that, you see how her tarot cards, like, I'm terrible at doing this backwards. So you see all of these tarot cards are just falling by the wayside. She's so focused and like determined to help all these people or focused on her burden that she doesn't see what she's letting slip away by being so focused on that. So she, by taking on other people's burdens and also by focusing only on the burdens, you're letting something slip. Something in your life is going unnoticed, where something's going unnoticed that you need to try to figure out. And yeah, yes, but you're letting everything go by the wayside, or something go by the wayside that you need to be careful of. You have the Three of Wands right there. So you see how he's looking out to the horizon, but if you look closer, you see how it's all stormy and how those ships look like they have just been through a fight, or they're in a fight. It looks like there was a fight that happened, like a big fight. And you're looking back on this fight and just really you're reflecting on the fight, and you're just going through it over and over and over and over and over in your head, and you can't get it out of your head. You're just so focused, and you just clue in, and you can't get over what happened during that fight. That's what I'm kind of seeing in that card. And then you have the High Priestess. So this is one of the major arcana cards. So you have the Chariot, and now you have the High Priestess. I'll get up close so you can really see the card. See? She's laying her tarot deck, and she's got a crystal ball. So first, what's pulling to me is the crescent moons, I don't remember what that's called, but where you have the full moon in the center and the waxing and the waning moon on either side, showing the different stages. That's being pulled out to me. She looks a little mischievous, like you can't trust her. Not that you can't trust her, but you should always be looking at you shouldn't look at what she's doing with her hand, because it's a misdirection. So like she laid all these cards out, and your eye pulls to her hand on there, but what is she doing back there with those cards? So she's showing you this in front of her while having something back here that you can't see, or that you're not focused on because you're looking at the forefront. So what this is telling me is you need to look back, not just look at the front picture, like focus on what's in front of you. You need to look at the entire picture, because there's something you're missing in the back. I'm not done. You still have one more card left, mister. But it's also a mystical card. Also mystical. So it's all about illusions, all of that. Then you have the World upside down. You had it upside down, but I'll show it to you right side up. The World card is all about having the world as your oyster and being able to really just move the world as you need it to. Thank you. Yes, that was the triple goddess symbol. But this card is very... It's about having the world as your oyster and being able to command the world as you want it. The only problem is it was upside down, so something is missing, or you're in the process of missing something or not utilizing something, so you're holding yourself back and the world isn't your oyster currently. You get that? So, this is who you want to be. You were this way. You were... That's what I'm doing. I'm doing that now. Okay. So this card is all about you wanting to be the life of a party again. You were once. And if you were to focus on what you're missing out, what you're dropping behind because you're too focused on this relationship, you're looking to the past of this relationship. You don't need to be, because you're doing this and because you're only focusing on the front, everything is falling by the wayside, which means your world is upside down. You don't have it in order. But in order to have it in order, you need to stop focusing on the past and move forward. And you will have the world as the oyster. Now tell me what you think. I'm sure you will in text. There's like a 15-second delay apparently, so I'm just going to give it a second. And while I'm doing that, your bottom card was the 5 of Wands, which leads me right back to you're charging into battle and you're looking at a battle. So this, I kind of feel, is this is kind of where you are, because you're letting things fall by the wayside. You're kind of trying to fight everyone about everything, and if you were to look at the entire picture and weren't focused on your burdens, that maybe you would see that maybe either these people are on your side or they're not the threat you think they're going to be. At least that's what I'm seeing from this. Tell me what you think. That's 8 cards. You got 8 precious cards. That. Yeah, that could be it. It could definitely be about work or new allies. I'm seeing more emotional stuff. So you might have been thinking about that question, but that's not what was pulled for you. But yes, it could definitely be new allies. It was upside down when I pulled it. It was upside down. So keep that in mind. And the world was also upside down. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Who doesn't love steampunk fashion? Hope, did you want to do one? Do you remember your numerology? 4. Wow, everyone's 4 tonight. That's interesting. Usually I get a lot of 6s. But tonight, it's a 4. Let's see if I can do these. Not as bad as the last one time. Slightly better. Slightly. Do. Did a little better. Are you focused on a question? I don't have big enough hands to do that easily. Okay. Good, good. Just making sure I shuffled them nice and good for you. Yes, a card just fell out for you. I wonder how much different from this reading from the last reading that you had. It was better. Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. So first you had the Page of Swords that popped out. The Page of Swords is a very headstrong person. She's headstrong. She's all about adventure and taking what she wants and just going for it. Page of Cups, 5 of Cups, the Moon, and the 4 of Cups. I can't because I had the deck upside down when it fell out. So it was really right side up. Okay. So she's very headstrong. She's very confident too. She knows what she wants and she's willing to go after it. So I kind of think this is your signifier. This is who you want to be or who you are. You're all about going on adventures. You're all about, you don't want life to pass you by, so you're all about going for it and getting the best out of everything. Oh, excuse me. Whew. My throat hurts. And then for the first card that I actually pulled, Got Page of Cups. Page of Cups is more serious, very mindful. Yes and no, it depends on the person who's reading for that. Some people read them upside down, but unless the card tells me to read it upside down, I don't generally do it because it's like a flipping of a coin. There are two sides to every story, so I tell you the good and the bad. Well, yeah. That's why I kind of tell you the good and the bad, because one card does not only mean good things, it also means bad things, as I see it. Okay, so how I'm kind of seeing it right now, this is the mask that you're putting on for the world. So the adventurous, headstrong, confident girl. But this, I feel like this is how you're feeling on the inside. You're the Page of Cups. You're very serious. Look at her. If it'll focus. Is that focus for y'all? You see how she's very, very studious. She's not like chugging away her drink. She's got plenty left. She's taking her time. She's all about you're emotionally reserved. I believe that's a good word for it. But see, you see how one foot is in front of the other? She's not closed off to adventure. She is willing to take the next step, if that makes sense. So you're not like stuck and serious and just out of it. That's not who you are. Even though you're emotional and you're serious and you focus like that, it doesn't mean that you're stuck that way. You do lend part of that front that you put on, that confidence, headstrong adventurer. Like, you still have this. It's just behind closed doors, you're more serious and reserved. If that makes sense. And then we had the Five of Cups. Right here. Five of Cups makes me a little sad. Mind you, it was upside down. Like I said, I'm going to tell you the good and the bad. Good, bad, ugly. I will tell you it all. So, I see this as a situation. I see this as more as a situation. There's someone or you got hurt and they're wallowing in that hurt and they're focused only on that and not necessarily in a good way. I'm not sure if this one's you or if he's you. I feel it's kind of both of them. This girl is kind of sitting back and seeing the despair and just really worried about them. It's she's really worried about them. She's guarded because she's like, do I want to help them? If I help them, is that going to take something away from me? Or also to the point where I really want to help them, but I don't know if they'll accept my help. Or not just necessarily accept her help. Maybe they will accept her help, but they won't listen to what you're saying and they'll just ignore it. You're just gonna... I kind of feel like you're in both of these places, that you kind of yin yang between not the world is over, but just this heaviness in your heart that sometimes it just overwhelms you. And you even kind of have to be her to yourself. So when you get that way, you get in this way that you're just stuck and you're upset, and that little voice inside your head is like, perk up. And then it's also like, it's, you hear it, but you don't acknowledge it, if that makes sense. Or you acknowledge it, but you don't actually do what the voice inside of your head, not inside of your head, the voice in the back of your head is saying. So you need to listen to your inner voice and let that guide you through it, through whatever's going on. And then this is another reason why I kind of see you in both roles. Earlier, I said the moon is like the yin and yang to the star, and that's super true. While the star is hopeful and it's joyful, it's dreaming, the moon is kind of like on the polar opposite side. It's more angsty. It can be nightmares. It can be not necessarily despair, but maybe a little bit of disheartening, a little bit of, not dishope. That's not a word. Unhopeful? Nah, that's a little better. But, so, you see the moon up there. The moon's under the spotlight. But you have a dog, a cat, and a golden scorpion? Crab? It's not a crab. It's probably a scorpion with its tail buried. But all of them are gazing up at the moon. Or actually, the dog is gazing up the moon and the scorpion is, but the cat is just like, peace. Yes, it definitely could be getting past some sort of fear. Like, the dog is focused on what's up above, but the cat is focused on the here and now. It could definitely be about getting past fears, getting through nightmares, anything that's reoccurring in your life. That could be part of it. Because they're focused up there, but what they really should be focused on is the horizon. I don't think it means a month. It's not telling me it means a month. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that card. Moving past your fears, not focusing on the angst part, but moving past the angst and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, looking to the horizon, because there's always something on the horizon to look forward to. Now, you also have, you got lots of cups. You have 1 sword and 3 cups and 1 major arcana. So you have the 4 of cups, and the 4 of cups I feel is a very somber card. It's all about contemplation. It's, he doesn't necessarily look happy. He looks very serious and focused. And you see, like, he has 3 cups in front of him, so he's probably drank those 2, and he has a full glass left, so he's been trying to relax. And the other cup is up there. Right up there. And so that cup isn't even being used. So what he's doing is I'm saying education with the books. But I feel like he's been focused on studies, and because he's gotten so, not necessarily just focused on it, but so caught up in that he maybe spiraled a little bit and so he's been drinking, or he's trying to relax because he's so stressed out and so stressed out that he's trying to find a way to disconnect from the studies because he's so focused on it. But it's also telling me that alcohol or anything like that is not necessarily the best way. You need to disconnect from those things. No. Jason, stop telling me how to read cards. You're getting me unfocused. Anyways. But it's all about focusing. You're so focused on the books, but you've gotten to the point where you're kind of, that focus is kind of hurting you a little bit, if that makes sense. I feel like you're also so focused that you're missing other things. You're drinking alone. And you don't really look happy about drinking alone. I feel like you got out those glasses for other people, but those other people didn't show up. And so you just filled them and drank them yourself. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing. This is your, whoa, cards. This is kind of how you're putting on outwardly, how you're feeling or trying to present yourself, but how you want to be possibly. And you're feeling more somber and serious behind closed doors. You're possibly thinking, focusing on something. You have the Five of Cups, which is kind of like you're worried about maybe something emotionally, and you might not be giving yourself what you need to be giving yourself. It could also mean taking a step back and not taking care of other people. You know what I mean? It's focusing on yourself. You need to help yourself a little bit more than just focused on helping other people. Yeah, you're kind of focused on helping other people, and you need to be working on yourself. This is looking to the future and looking to the horizon. It's looking for hope among the angst. Don't focus on the angst. Yeah, don't focus on the angst. There is the horizon to look at. Ha! Basically, it is working. What I said was what needed to be said. And did I already pull the problem card? Did I? Huh. You got another page. You got the page of Pentacles right there. Goodness gracious, that does not want to focus. So the Page of Pentacles, like I said, Pentacles is all about money. It's the earth symbol. So she's got a little intrigue in her eyes. She is not afraid to, this one is not afraid of a little adventure and being confident. This one is all about, Yes, beautiful and mysterious. She is all about, she will go and do what she wants when she wants. And she's not afraid to just leave everybody else behind and just being like, well, it's time for me. And I think if you were to do more things for yourself, you will be more successful. I think you focus too much on helping other people and being stuck in that little mindset where you're just back and back and back, that sort of thing. I think that's kind of where things are going. But once you get past that and you really push yourself, that's where you're going to go. You're going to be the Page of Pentacles. Or you are the Page of Pentacles. You just need to go out and do it, and don't be afraid of raising a little hell to do it, because we know you can do it. And I'm glad that helped. Or you said it helped. You said it matched what you needed to hear. Is there anyone else who wants a reading? I have 2 computer screens open, so it's confusing where to look and where not to look. You're welcome. You're going to have to tell me more about the situation, or more about what I read. I hate that one card is bent. I don't know how it happened. Not sure if anybody else is in the chat, but we have been going for about an hour and a half. I'll let it get up to an hour and 30 minutes, and then I will skedaddle because my throat really, really hurts. And I got a couple of other things to do tonight. Aw, good. Good. You're the first person to use that deck, by the way, so I'm probably going to play around with it a little bit more. I'm glad it was helpful. And it possibly made you happy? Maybe that was that autocorrect, or was that subconscious thinking? That's a question. I'm about to get off of here. We got about 7, 8 minutes. I'm not good at, 8, 7. Under 7. There we go. Either or. But yes, I don't know what video will be coming out this week. I was going to do kind of like a Valentine's Day true case, but I don't know if I can get all the information going by the time I need to do it. It's this this case about a girl who went out on a Valentine's Day date with an ex, and she disappeared, and like a month or so later they found her car at one location, and then about like a month or 2 later they found her body in the middle of a forest, and no idea how she got there, no defensive wounds, anything like that, but they did find Rohypnol in her system, and apparently she overdosed on Rohypnol. And if you know what Rohypnol is, that is a date rape drug. It's a party drug, but from what I understand, not a lot of people use it to party with. They more use it as a date rape drug. At least that's where I usually hear about it. But if I can, I'll be doing that case. I don't know if I'll get a chance to. It might come out later in the month, if so. I'll probably be doing another tarot card reading. If there's like any ideas that y'all have for tarot card readings that you want me to do, like I did the Find Your Purpose one. If there's a specific type reading you want me to do, like finding your soulmate, or things that you need to know right then that will help you, I might try to do like a monthly, like like reading for the month ahead, so that way you have something to prepare for. I like watching those on YouTube, so I might do something like that. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. Sorry, I just like to shuffle through these and make sure they're shuffled before I do another one, even if I won't do one for another day or two. Could do something Valentine's Day related. That could be interesting. I might do that. That could be interesting. That would be an interesting spread. Maybe I can get out some of my other ones. Ooh! Should I do any of my Oracle decks? Okay. I'm going to pull out an Oracle deck while we're waiting. Do the universe has your back. Okay. This one will shuffle quickly. Yeah, this will be easy-ish to shuffle. Okay. I'm just going to randomly pull one for each of y'all. That's cute. I like that idea. Okay. Kane, I will do you first. Okay, Kane, your card from the universe is, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. And that is, the universe has your back. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Okay, Hope. Actually, I'll do Jason next. Jason, what is your card going to be? Okay. Jason, your card is obstacles are detours in the right direction. That's a good one to get. I like that one. Okay, Hope. Hope. What is yours going to be? I wonder. I wonder. Okay, Hope, yours is, oh, that's a big one. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. That's a cool card. I like that card. And then I will pull one for me. Let's see what the universe has to say for me. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. And that one's mine, which I totally believe. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, I am going to end it here. And I think that's all to really do at the moment. I will leave you with this one. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with eyes of love. So the eye of love. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. All right, I'm going to head out of here. I'm going to go get some tea for my throat because my throat is hurting. But I love you guys. I hope you have an enchanting week ahead of you. I love you so much. I'll see y'all on Friday. Bye.